Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to start the second part of third chapter, Physiographic Division of Brazil. Even a cursory look at the map, you will rea- realize that a large part of Brazil is occupied by highland, plateau, and small mountains. There are no very high and long extending mountain in the country, except for the North Amazon basin and the southwest along the upper part of Paraguay basin. There are no wide plains in the country. Even the coastal plains are restricted in their expanse. So see, children, here what is said in the Brazil's map. If you have the look, then you will realize that there are some highlands in the Brazil, small mountains are there, and small plateaus are there. But like our India, there are no high and long extending mountain ranges. Like we are having Himalaya mountain ranges, Satpura mountain ranges, Arivali mountain ranges, Vindhya mountain ranges. Like that, in Brazil, there are no such long and large extending mountain ranges, and even plain area is also restricted just to the southwest and Paraguay basin and Amazon basin. You can find the plain area, but no other plain area also found in the Brazil. Even the coastal area is also very less in the Brazil. So we will start the physiographic division of Brazil. There are five physiographic divisions of Brazil: highland, first, second great escarpment, third coastal region, and fourth plains, and last fifth is island group. First we will study about the first physiographic division, highland. The southern Brazil is occupied by an extensive plateau. It is differently described as Brazilian highland or Brazilian shield or Brazilian plateau. So this is the southern side of Brazil, and it is called Brazilian highland. It is also called Brazilian plateau or shield. Brazilian and Guyana highland together form the core of South American continent. Brazilian highland and Guyana highland, that two form core. The main part of the Guyana highland is in Venezuela and extend up to the French Guiana. So main part of Guyana highland, it started from Venezuela country here, and it is extended up to the French Guiana. In Brazil, it covers the state of Roraima, Para, Amapá in the north. The lower part of these highland is found in the Brazil. So see, Roraima, Amapá, Para, it will come this area. So it is found in our lower part of the Brazil. But the highest peak of Brazil, Pico de Neblina, is 3014 meter high and lies on the border between Brazil and Venezuela. So we can see here Brazil and Venezuela's border. So there is one peak. That peak name is Pico de Neblina. So it is the symbol of the peak, and the peak name is Pico de Neblina. Its height is 3014 meter. In our country we are having very high peak. K2 is the highest peak in our country. That height and here Pico de Neblina's height, it is lot difference. The regions to the east and south of Brazilian highland have an altitude of more than 1000 meter. So east side and south side, we can see here this region, east and south. We can find here altitude is more than 1000, but in other parts of parts the altitude is between 500 to 1000 meter. The highland gradually slopes toward the north, and slopes are not very steep. Steep means what? Straight. In the highland, so here in the highland we can see the slope is toward the north side. Here in this direction there is a slope, and that slope is gentle, not very steep, not very straight. The tributaries of Amazon flowing through this region makes rapids and waterfalls. So there are many tributaries of Amazon river basin, so that tributaries form the waterfalls in this region. Toward the north, the slopes are steep but not abrupt. Abrupt means what? Not break. Number of rivers take off the terminal portion of highland and flow towards the towards northwards to meet Atlantic Ocean. So like that, rivers taking turn and they are meeting to the North Atlantic Ocean. Some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay, and Parana. So here we can see Paraguay, Uruguay, and Parana. Parana also here river. So these rivers originated from the southern slope of the highland and enter to Argentina. It enters in this Argentina. Its slopes towards the east is steep. East side, that steep slope is very steep, and it appears in the form of an escarpment. Now we will study about the escarpment. What is the Great Escarpment? Though it occupy a very small area, so it is the portion of the Great Escarpment. The nature of its slope and the effect it has on the climate makes a separate physiographic region. So Great Escarpment, it becomes separate physiographic feature because of its slope and the climate. The eastern side of the highland is demarcated because of the escarpment. So highlands eastern side, that is demarcated by the Great Escarpment. In this region, the altitude of the escarpment is 790 meter. So we can see here orange shade and the yellow shade is more. So in some regions the height decreases gradually. The Great Escarpment is very steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. So Sao Paulo will come here. So Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre, we can find steep slope. The region to the north of this area is called the escarpment act as a barrier to the southeast trade winds, giving rise to the rain shadow area to the northeastern part of the highland. So see, the southeast trade winds are coming from this side, and these winds are restricted, or it is created obstacles because of the Great Escarpment. Great Escarpment height is more, so due to that high altitude, the trade winds, they cannot pass easily towards the north direction. So the winds, when they are reaching till here, so the rain holding capacity is decreasing and maximum rainfall is in this region, and due to that northern side there is rain shadow area form. Rain shadow area means what? Because of the mountain or because of the high altitude here, the winds are obstructed, the winds cannot pass from here, and due to that all water rainfall we can find in this region, and this region receive more rainfall, and when the trade winds are reaching till here, the rain holding capacity is decreasing, and due to that this region, north region, rain shadow area is formed. The region to the north of this area is called drought quadrilateral area. Now we will study about the coast of Brazil. The next physiographic features of Brazil. Brazil has a coastline about 7,400 km. One may divide that into two parts, namely northern and eastern coast, northern coast and the eastern coast. The northern coast extends from Amapá province to the Rio de Janeiro Norte in the east. From there, the eastern coast extends towards the south. If we are studying the north coast extended from Amapá provision is here. So from Amapá to Rio de Grande till here north, there is north coast. This can called North Atlantic coast. So we can see here North Atlantic coast. The northern coast is characterized by the mouth of many rivers including Amazon. Therefore, this region is low-lying region. On the coast lie to the Morajo Island, Morajo and Sao Moraco bays. Morajo is a large coast island located between the mouth of river Amazon and river Tocantins. So see here in the north side, Amazon river is basin is there, and due to that it is mouth of many rivers, so many sediments brought by the rivers, and that is deposited. So in this way small islands are created. Morajo Island is the example of that work of the erosion. The eastern coast receive large number of small rivers. So eastern coast, now we will study about this eastern coast. So it is a large number of small rivers is here. The only major river which meets the Atlantic Ocean is Sao Francisco river. So Sao Francisco river, it is the just alone river which meets to the South Atlantic Ocean. The Brazilian coast is characterized by the large number of beaches and sand dunes. So in this Brazilian coast we find the number of beaches, sand dunes. The Brazilian coast is protected in some areas by coral reef and atoll islands. So now what is the coral reef and what is the atoll island? So because of the coral reef, atoll islands are created. What is the coral reef? See, so see it is one like that water body, and here like ring circle, and here another. So this is land, again outside complete water. So like that ring shape islands are created, that is called atoll island. Means inside also water and this portion is of land, again water. So like that atoll islands are created towards the Atlantic Ocean. Now in this session today we will stop here. In our next session we will study the plains and the island of Brazil. Thank you very much.